Hello boys and girls, welcome to my channel. I'm for Classic and welcome to BenchART. So welcome to Senua's Saga Hellblade 2 running, not sure if I should say this, on the GTX 1650 Super. I wouldn't really call it running because if you look to the size on the right, it says that we have pretty much 3.3 gigabytes of VRAM available. Yes, the graphic card have 4, but the system under the X12 to all the games reserves around 700 megabytes. So we have 3.3 gigabytes available for the game to spend, and the game it is using already 3.7 in its early beginning. And I'm using the absurdity of using FSR free on its ultra performance, which is possibly upscaling from a Game Boy resolution to 1080p. So yeah, this is how it looks. Um, it looks very blurry, of course, due to the FSR being very low quality. Frame rate it is quite okay, but I was just showing you this just to show you that I mean it is working. Everything seems to be fine at all. I can bump FSR free to realistic usage like its quality mode, which is upscaling from 720p to 1080p, and I'm having around 30 frames per second. This is just the bare beginning of the game, which means that some other areas will run very poorly, and I will show you just that, just right up ahead in the intro cutscenes for you to have an idea how disastrous this game runs. But I want to show you more stuff like FSR free on this game. It just works very poorly. There is shimmering all over the place every time you turn the camera, so it's not really a great solution in my opinion. TSR it is what I would recommend. Using 67 it is upscaling from 720p to 1080p, and despite the image is obviously much more softer than FSR, there is pretty much no visible shimmering. Everything it is quite good in that sense, but performance is under 30 frames per second. But I wouldn't care too much about performance since we are just getting the VRAM overused, and when this happens, Unreal Engine just throws the frame rates to very low levels, as well as the textures just fails to run. You might say that, oh, but the textures looks good, Senua looks good. Alright, wait for this then. This is the very early beginning during the first cutscene of the game. I'm running the game at 1080p with FSR free on its quality mode and low settings. As you can see, performance is almost single digit. Yeah, almost. And we don't have enough VRAM. If you saw on the menu, the game was using 4 gigabytes of VRAM when we just have 3.3 available. And this is what happens. Look at the face of this character. This is not how the game looks on the low settings. This is how the game looks when you don't have enough VRAM to store the low textures of the game. So you just get like the ultra super duper low settings textures, because textures fails to load. Wait until you see Senua's face. You will laugh. Look at this. It looks like somebody just, I don't know, pick up the butter and spread all over their face. So it's like this on the GTX 1650 Super. So my recommendation for me and for you, it is to not buy this game if you intend to play with this GPU. So guys, I think that's all that I want to talk about Hellblade 2 Senua's Sacrifice. No, Senua's Sacrifice was the first one. This is not Senua's Sacrifice, sorry. This is Hellblade 2. You will need a minimum of 6 gigabytes of VRAM, just like it is specified on the requirements for you to play this game. So that's all. Thank you a lot for watching, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye.